Welcome to the finale of Big Brother 8. Let's welcome our jury. Bush, Ashley, Brody, Alicia, Amy, Lauren, Alex, and Yurga. Welcome. Are you ready to see who the final juror member is? Come on out, juror number 9. Welcome, Alyssa. What happened?
Well, my baby daddy said he had a better shot against Jen, and that he couldn't beat me. We will see. Face crack of the century.
Well, it is now time to ask them your questions. Ashley, you first.
Andrew, was it an advantage or disadvantage to be let back in the game?
Was it an advantage or disadvantage to be brought back in the game? Obviously, you're referring to Alyssa. And for anybody to think it's not an advantage to come back in a game when you're out of the game, you're not going to win. So obviously, it's an advantage for Alyssa to get back in the game.
Jen, why do you feel you played the best games?
Oh man, that's such a tough question because I don't know. I mean, I guess because I'm here and I don't know. That's like the worst question. I guess just because I'm here. I mean, I think anybody could have played the best game. It's a matter of like luck and then just, making, I guess, the right moves at the right times or, not.
Jen, if you were chosen to play CBS Big Brother again and as a team you could bring in one player from the jury, who would it be, and why?
Oh, Brody. I'll bring you Brody because he was always loyal and I know that he'd have my back. And, he's good at getting in with people, so I'll bring Brody.
Andrew, I have zero respect for you in this game. I feel like all you did was hide behind Alice's power this entire game. Talking to you was very difficult because you have no social skills. You were a snake this entire game. I'll give you one chance to own up to it. Andrew, are you proud of how you played this game?
And you say that you have zero respect for me in this game, that I was flying behind Alyssa's power the whole time, that I have no skills, that I've been a snake, and that you want me to own up to it. Well, first of all, I'm trying to remember who Brody was in this game. But no, seriously, Brody, yeah, I did do it. I've been staying on the Alyssa's coattails. I had to do it. I knew that she was a strong participant, and I was smart enough to know that if I'm going to get far, I need to join her. Being a snake and having no social skills, if that's what you believe, I don't think just with you I had a social skill. I think everybody else thought I was with them in alliance. And that's what I had to do in this game, other than win the HOHs, is to make people think I was with them. Being a snake, I'll own up to it. I don't think the word is a snake. I think just playing the game my way.
Andrew, does Alyssa, your best friend, know you were the one who wanted to backdoor her?
Know that I wanted to backdoor her. Well, during the week that you put her up, I had to tell you to do that because if I didn't, then you all would know that I was with her and strongly with her, which possibly people at the time thought of it. But I was one of the votes that did vote to not vote out Alyssa. I did vote to vote out Lauren because I really wanted Lauren to go that time. Unfortunately, you heard me tell you to put her up because she was a strong player and we knew we needed to get her out, and not many times we'll be able to get her out. No, she doesn't know and didn't mean anything at the time, but it's true.
Jen, hope you win. I have no question.
Thanks, Alicia. And I guess I have no answer.
Jen, do you regret putting Ashley the week she went home? Even though she was just a pawn, pawns frequently go home in the game of Big Brother. Why not put up two big targets?
Part of me wants to regret it because obviously I don't want to lose Ashley. But I'm kind of glad that it all happened and like that because it made me know who I could trust and who I couldn't. And I really thought that I was just totally trusting all the past BB alumni. So I think that I learned a lot from it, and it's probably why I'm here today.
Andrew, can you explain to me why you turned on me so quickly, and why I became such a big threat to your game?
In the game, you had the impression that we were together, and when you approached me, you said you'll never, ever vote me out, that you'll never go against me. you're wondering why I turned on you so quickly and why I became such a big threat to my game, why you became a threat to my game. Well, I was with you. I wasn't with a few alliances in this game other than the obviously BB Alliance in the beginning. I trusted you, Boosh. But then when I found out that you had an alliance with everybody you brought in the game, I got nervous and thinking that nobody ever is going to vote you out and we're going to take you to the end. So whenever someone was going to put you up, I was happy that Alyssa put you up, and I'm going to vote you out because you weren't talking to me to say that you were going to do anything. You weren't winning HOHs. You weren't an advantage for me to keep me in the game, and I needed to get you out because everybody else thought that they were with you also. So you had a good strategy to be friends and not show that you were against anybody until finally Alyssa was able to get you out. I was there saying, hey, let's get him out also.
Andrew, did your alliance with Alyssa begin before or after the idea of her having an unfair advantage came into play?
Amy, where our friendship has it gone? You know what? At this moment, I really don't care. Seriously, it's almost as bad as Lauren. But did my alliance with Alyssa begin before or after the unfair advantage, as you quote, come into play? Well, you and I knew that there was something directing here other than the game with Alyssa. So that strategy, once we decided, I switched that strategy to become friends with Alyssa, knowing that this person was going to be a strong person in this game. And it was very early on when I decided that it was going to happen, that this directing was going to happen that way. So it was an advantage that I did do that early because Alyssa did trust me and I did have her back. However, you are upset that I took that unfair advantage and went with it. Okay, that's the way it goes. But you know what? I think it was smart enough to realize that if I'm not going to win it and someone else is going to be strong and win it, to jump on their train and go with them.
What's your favorite color? Good luck.
My favorite color, I would have to say, is purple. I have purple everything all the time. And I look good in purple, too. Yeah, like my phone case, everything's purple.
Jen, were you in alliance with Andrew from the beginning of the competition or did you form it later?
Well, all 5 of us BB past alum figured all of you non-BB alum were in an alliance, and we formed an alliance. So we were all 5 in an alliance together. So I guess since the beginning.
Were you honest at all throughout the comp with anyone?
Jirga, I think your question is a straightforward question. Was I honest at all throughout this competition? I purposely did not win HOHs. I purposely did things to not be a strong person in this game. I jumped with Alyssa towards the end, and knowing that at a certain point, hopefully, we'll be able to clip the wings of Alyssa. Was I honest with anyone? Yeah, I was with people that I made an alliance with, and I would never turn on them by putting them up on the block. But if I'm never up on the block, I'm not going to have to put up on them. So I didn't break any alliances. My BB alliance broke on me, therefore I turned on them. And then I was with Alyssa the whole rest of the time. Now, people who happen to be on the block, I have to vote out. Now, it's not my fault that I'm forced to vote one of those people out who happen to be in alliance with me. Jirga, you and I never had an alliance, so I never lied to you. Vince, I never had an alliance with them. Busha never had an alliance with them. But these other people turned on me, therefore I turned on the BB alliance. So was I honest? Yeah, there were 3 people I was honest with. Jen, Alyssa, and Alicia. I was definitely honest with her that I would take her to the end also. I don't think it's a reason to say that I don't deserve this game. Now, people have thought, and this is a big thing that everybody I want in the jury, that they thought that I cheated and won some of these things. It wasn't. I gave opportunities to other people to win some competitions, and if they took it, that's their cheating. That wasn't me. I didn't do it. So it's not unfortunate that Jen, or that you think is better winning because she won maybe 2 or 3 versus I only won 1. But you know what? Maybe she had an advantage somewhere that someone was directing.
Andrew, both times when I won HOH you admitted defeat and refused to talk or try and stay off the block. Why should I give you a vote when you obviously cared so little game-wise?
Lauren, I'm shocked by your question. I don't even want to answer your question because I don't recognize you being a person who understands the game. Because you had a strategy, nobody else has a strategy. Therefore, we're all idiots. I'm an idiot. because I know you're going to put me up, I've got to kiss your ass. That doesn't work. If I know you're putting me up, what do I even need to talk to you anymore? I need to worry about myself and get off on the veto, or find a way to get off on the veto. I don't need to talk to you anymore. I know you're putting me up. Your job as an HOH is done. So you may think that it's considered to be obviously caring little about it or counting myself out of the game. I didn't. I was already moved on and said I ignore you because I know you and I had no relationship. So I moved on to try to protect myself later, which was, yes, putting myself in the voting to get myself back into the game if I happened to get out, which I didn't. So therefore, I was back in the game. Now, you and I never, I said, you put me up, go ahead and do it. And therefore, you felt naked now. You had nothing to show afterwards when I said, there's nothing, I'm not going to do it for you. So I apologize if you feel that you didn't do anything during that HOH, because I'm not going to kiss your butt, and I'm still not going to do it when I see you. So have a nice time.
The week I stayed, you told Minnie that you wanted to be out next. Why should I give you a vote when you were so outwardly displeased with my spot in the house?
That week wasn't really about you, Lauren. It was more about me thinking I had trust in all the BB alum and them completely blindsiding me without even telling me. So it just really hurt my feelings. And it wasn't, I was just like, I don't want to play it. Like, the people that I trust are not going to be with me, especially people that, not that I know in real life, but I feel I consider my, big brother family. So I just didn't want to play anymore, and I understand, why should I get your vote now? I mean, it wasn't about you, but I don't know. I guess I was just having a bad moment, and here I am now, and I've tried really hard since. I've played games while I was in Hawaii. I've done a lot, so I don't know. I guess if you want to give me your vote, you can. If you don't, that's okay too.
Jen, what was your best move besides bullshitting me and using my newborn baby as an excuse to vote me out?
My newborn? Oh no, I did not mean to do that, to use your newborn as an excuse. What happened is, we were all five in an alliance together with all the past BB alumni, and you and Amy turned on me, and I was trying to redevelop our relationship with you, but it really, really hurt me. And Andrew, as much as everyone doesn't like him, he never did anything to me. He voted with me that week, and he never did anything against me any of the other weeks. So I would have felt horrible if I voted him out when he didn't do anything to me when you had. And maybe I added the baby, but I didn't really mean it. I guess I just meant like, because you're busy, because you just missed the other competition. So I was just like, am I going to be on my own on top of already, having Andrew be by my side the whole time, and not you guys or you.
Alright, one by one you will cast your vote. Without revealing the vote, you may comment.